Greetings, Redheads. Thank you for joining me in another edition of your favorite show, the one, the only Reds View. Of course, I am your gracious host, the one and only J Red. Do me a favor, before I begin this video, make sure you hit the like button or the dislike button. It is all good. Drop a comment, share. Make sure, most importantly, that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RedsView, is going across your screen right now. And hit that alert button so you get all the notifications whenever I go live, whenever I post a video, so you can join in on the discussion. And if you're feeling real generous, donate to the Cash App. You can hit the Cash App up. And then when I go live, hit the super chat. Hype the video. They got a new feature called hyping the video. So make sure that if you're watching this right now, you go ahead and hit that hype button so we get some more viewership and everything like that. But man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go. I never thought that this day would happen. We're going to get in a versus battle, No Limit versus Cash Money. Where are the sirens and everything like that? I should have had some sound effects today. We're getting No Limit versus Cash Money. I never thought in a million years this was happening. When I saw this go across my phone screen today, I had to wipe my eyes a little bit. Look at this. The return of versus. Not only is the return of versus, but they're going all out with Cash Money versus No Limit, live from Las Vegas, October 25th. All I can say, y'all, is don't try to contact me. Don't disturb me. My eyes are going to be glued to this. So make sure that they haven't released all the details yet of like where it's going to stream, how to stream it. That's coming soon. But we're going to get this, man. We're going to get this. Two of the biggest rap labels of all time. The biggest Southern rap labels of all time, but it's not just Southern. I'm talking about in general. We got Baby, Birdman. We got Baby that's gonna go against Master P. How did that happen? I didn't think it was gonna be enough money in the world for Baby to do this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Birdman, but No Limit and Cash Money, man. Those are some of the most legendary labels, and you would just have to have been there as a child, as an adult, whatever. This is gonna be monumental, big for the hip hop culture, and I can only imagine this is like a boxing event. You know what I'm saying? This is like Floyd Mayweather going at Muhammad Ali or something. This is how major it is. This is like a WrestleMania for the hip hop community. Those are the biggest, besides like Death Row versus Bad Boy. This is like, I want to say like the biggest feud that you would think about in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Indirectly, it wasn't like big they didn't have any super, no big beef or nothing like that. But just to see these two collide, it's just going to be so monumental. And I need all the 90s and early 2000s fans. This is just going to be monumental, man. But a couple of things that I want to talk about. First off is, do you think that the whole versus model is played out? Do you think that versus is played out? I saw some people, in the past, versus, if you're not aware, that's when artists go 20 for 20 or 25 for 25. It's been so long since we had one, but it was birthed out of Timbaland and Swiss Beats. Got sold to Thriller and all this other, or Triller, whatever you call that. But it started during COVID, a little bit before that, right? But really, it started during COVID, where other artists got involved, and it's my song versus your song. We've seen some iconic ones with Bone Thugs versus 3-6, Dipset versus the Locks, and so on and so forth. But this is going to be the biggest one, arguably, right? So is it played out? I always said that it wasn't played out, right? You could look at it on paper and think that it's played out, but it only takes the right competition. It takes the right participants in it, and these are the biggest participants. So them starting it up again with No Limit versus Cash Money, then we might get a Jay-Z versus Nas for all we know. You never know what it's going to be. So that was my first thing. Now my other thing is, I want to know this. Okay, we know that it's going to be 20 for 20 or 25 for 25, however they do it. We know it's going to be Cash Money versus No Limit, right? But my question is, and a lot of people are probably wondering this, will Young Money artists be involved? Young Money artists be involved. And what I'm talking about is Drake and Nicki Minaj, primarily them. You know what I'm saying? You can add Tiger in there too. But the thing is, Drake and Nicki in the Young Money camp, that's all Cash Money. Matter of fact, I want to say Birdman owned more of their stuff than Lil Wayne did. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. But I know Birdman owned more of Young Money than Wayne did. But anyway, um, some people are just saying, "Oh, okay, well, Cash Money lasted longer than No Limit because Birdman had signed Drake and Birdman signed Nicki." All of that, I get it, I get it. But with this versus battle, if I was Birdman, I wouldn't even include that. I'm hoping this is going to be 90s to late 90s, early 2000s acts that were on Cash Money. That's what we want to see. Okay. We want to see Mystical records being played, Master P records being played, BG, the Hot Boys, Big Timers. That's what we want. You know, I think that adding Drake and Nicki there, even though they're technically Cash Money, that's going to kind of dilute it. I know for sure Cash Money lasted longer than No Limit, but in this versus battle, come on now, we want to see when they were both at their peaks and they were both competitive going against each other. See, Cash Money, like Drake and Nicki Minaj, that's really Young Money. That's Young Money. That's Lil Wayne's label. Even though they were signed to Birdman by technicality, when you think of them, you don't really think of the traditional Cash Money records. The traditional Cash Money records, Juvenile, BG, the Big Timers. You know what I'm saying? Turk, Lil Wayne, and the old Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not tripping if Lil Wayne, like the Carter Lil Wayne, comes out and do all that. I'm not. Lil Wayne is Cash Money, right? And we're thinking about Mystical, Fiend, Masterpiece, Silk the Shocker, Mr. Servon, Skullduggery, Mia X, Snoop. We're thinking of all of those artists. That's what we would want to see, or at least I can say I want to see that. I think that if Birdman brings in Drake and Nicki Minaj, they wouldn't fit the feel of that crowd because that's like different fan bases. A lot of the Young Money fans who were fans of the Carter 3 on up may not know nothing about BG. They may not know nothing about Fiend, Mr. Servon, Silk the Shocker. You know what I'm saying? They probably heard some records and stuff, but that's a whole different fan base and a whole different generation of fans. So I think that it would dilute the versus battle if they brung the Young Money artists in there, like Tiger coming out doing Rack City, bitch. Like, I don't want to hear all that. Drake coming out, tell me what's really going on. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake is a legend in his own right. Nicki is too, but that's Young Money. I don't want to see Young Money artists on this Cash Money versus No Limit versus. We want to see that like when they were peak, you know what I'm saying, going back to back with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Bourbons and Lax versus Get Your Roll On or something like that. I want to see Make Them Say versus Back That Ass Up or something like that. Like, I want to see that type of stuff. Or better yet, Hot Girl. Where my hot girls at? Over here, right here. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see Chopper. Maybe you could do Chopper style versus Back That Ass Up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we want to see. We want to see 90s to early 2000s from where No Limit, kind of started deteriorating after that. Preferably when they were on Priority Records. I want to see No Limit on Priority Records and Cash Money for the 99s in the early 2000s. That's what we want to see. But I don't think Young Money should be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's other fans out there that want to see that, shout out to you. But I don't think that'll pretty much be a good look. This is going to be the clash of the Titans. And if you ask me who's going to win, that's going to be very hard to decide. I don't know. See, the thing is with these versus battles, it's not about who has even more hit records. Think about that. It's not even about who has more hit records. It's about the performances, who you bring out, and playing the right song at the right time. It's about the performances, who you bring out, and then playing the right records at the right time. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got all these hits, if you don't play them strategically, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't play Go DJ and then Master P comes out with I Miss My Homies. You know what I'm saying? You got to go tit for tat. So the DJs, listen, whoever the DJs are, y'all better be on point. I want the DJs to be on point. I want the set list to be on point. This has to be the best versus battle ever. Now, I already seen that Juvenile, BG, I don't know if Turk posted it, but the traditional Cash Money artists, they've already reposted it. I saw Master P repost it and Mia X. Oh, I'm so amped to see this, man. So they're reposting it. So from based off of what I'm seeing, this is going to be like the 90s and early 2000s No Limit versus Cash Money. This is what we want to see. Okay. I don't want to see Nicki. I don't want to see Drake. I don't want to see Tiger. None of the Young Money artists. So they need to stay where they're at. But who do you got winning? Who do you have winning, man? This I really don't know. I don't know. I love Cash Money just as much as I love No Limit and vice versa. But it's about who's playing the right song at the right time because it's gonna be hard. Manny Fresh is gonna be there. Oh man, October 25th out of nowhere. I really don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments who you think is gonna win. I just can't put my money on anybody right now. Part of me want to say No Limit, part of me want to say Cash Money. You know, Juvenile plays Back That Ass Up. That's automatically gonna be a win for Cash Money. Master P playing Make Them Say that's gonna be an automatic win for No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Silk the Shocker doing It Ain't My Fault. That may be an automatic win. I don't know. Then you got the Mystical records. I know Mystical is locked up right now, but if the DJ decides to play Mystical, that's a whole nother beast right there. So they're gonna have to dig in the trenches, man. Like I need KLC, Beats by the Pound. I need all of them over there, man. This is just gonna be crazy, insane. So man, but do you think the Young Money artist should be a part of this? Lil Wayne, will Lil Wayne do his records from like Carter 1 on up? You know what I'm saying? Or do we want the Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? 16-year-old Lil Wayne, Hot Boys Lil Wayne. Do we want that Lil Wayne? Because that Lil Wayne is a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Like Birdman has cheat codes when you got the Carter all the way up. But I think it's gonna be just an epic battle, man. No Limit has a heavy catalog. Cash Money has a heavy catalog. Oh my God, man. I just don't know. I don't know. I can't make a decision right now. I don't know. But y'all let me know in the comments what you feel like. Don't disturb me that day. I may be on a live with CJ and them just to see, we're talking about it right now. But yeah, man, I don't know who to put my money on. I ain't even gonna do that. To me, I'm just gonna enjoy the music, have my drink on me. I ain't taking no gigs that day. Hopefully nobody try to book me and stuff like that. I'm going to be 10 toes down glued to the TV. However the hell I'm gonna watch it. This should be like a pay-per-view event. Hopefully not, but hopefully they don't charge. But this is worth buying. I can say that. But anyway, man, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Let me know in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and tell me what you think about this battle.